My name is Mike Sharples. I'm Emeritus Professor of Education Technology at the Open University in the UK. Welcome to my exp. So there's huge opportunities around learning with technology, but the focus always in the past has been around technology driving changes in education. Where we are now is looking at how these innovations can be driven and informed through a combination of technology and pedagogy. Now, pedagogy, I mean the theory and practice of teaching, learning and assessment. And we have a new understanding of the range of different pedagogies that can support learning at every level. And the challenge and the opportunity is to use that new pedagogy alongside new developments in technology to really enhance learning. So there's been a kind of catalogue of failures of technology-driven innovation, whether it's been language labs, personal teaching systems, virtual reality. On their own, we know that they don't improve education. They may be exciting, for a start, they may capture the newspaper headlines, but study after study have shown that introducing technology alone doesn't enhance learning. So what you need is that combination of new technology and new ways of teaching and learning. Another great example is around online and distance learning. So it was thought for a long time that online learning, distance learning, learning through the screen was a poor relation to classroom learning. And in many cases it is. But there have been some studies that have shown that online learning can be as effective as classroom learning if it's managed well. And what that requires is for the material to be really well designed and for example, if you're teaching through video, then to do that in short chunks. We know that a video that's longer than 6 minutes long is likely to not hold the student's attention. So we know about media delivery, about how to design effective teaching through video, through text, how to combine different modalities, how to combine text and image, and animation. So we know a lot more about how to deliver content online, but also how to support students online, how to provide online tutoring, online mentoring, online peer support, and team and group learning. I'm not surprised that some teachers find technology in the classroom threatening, because the way it's been introduced in the past has been threatening, that computers have been put into schools, into universities, as a way of supplemental or replacing teachers, of providing direct instruction to students alongside a computer-based testing. But it doesn't need to be like that. And the new ways of working with technology in education, I think, are very different. So what it does, or what it should do, is to empower the teacher. And so a new way of working is around what's called flipped classrooms, which is where the computer provides some basic content that the student can learn at home. They can access that through videos, through well-structured texts and images. And then in the classroom, they can deepen that knowledge through discussion, through trying to reflect on what they've just learned, and through being tested on their understanding. And this gives a much more powerful role to the teacher, because the teacher isn't just a conduit, isn't just a deliverer of content, but the teacher has a role of trying to really deepen the students' understanding and to help them overcome misunderstandings and to help the students to work together to be able to correct each other's misunderstandings and to be able to share knowledge. So one of the challenges for the past 30 years now has been to design artificial intelligence tutoring systems that can offer that sort of one-to-one, personalized, knowledge-based tutoring that's adaptive to each individual learner, that will probe their misunderstanding and offer effective and timely teaching that's matched to that individual learner. So that's one approach of artificial intelligence. The other is through large data. So there's an approach called predictive analytics, which is where the computer system, through machine learning, can look at all of the ways in which the students are working, the ways, particularly if they're working online, the ways in which they're interacting with the computer system, what topics they are moving on to, where they need additional help, where they're asking for help, where they're asking for further testing, where they're going off and searching for other resources. There's a huge amount of data, particularly if you've got large courses, so large online courses, that can then be processed and used to predict what the performance of a student will be going forwards.